Hi. So, interesting question that came to me via Steve Pollard, who I used to work with many years ago in the enterprise sector. And this question was why? Why visit every church in Belfast for a service? And immediately I want to say why not, but I think it's because because I spent 13 years setting up and running cross community, cross border development programs on interfaces in Belfast within the enterprise sector. I went through every single angle of Protestant, Catholic, this, that, yada, 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 yada. I started off as a participant on these programs right before the ceasefires and then ended up running them myself. And there was always a point that you could get to whereby some people are very entrenched in their own point of view. I know now that is because of the trauma that exists within society here. But I thought that as time went along and I started investigating these churches and actually having the experience of visiting the services and seeing what was going on, I thought, wow, wouldn't it be really amazing if you could say that you had visited every church in Belfast for a service? So you're not basing your point of view on something that you heard in 1969 or that what happened in Ireland 500 years ago or 100 years ago. When you think about all the commemorations that we've had over this last while, looking at what's been going on in Ireland for 100 years, but actually you were basing it on contemporary reality, because we have a problem with keeping ourselves in contemporary reality here in Northern Ireland, as opposed we are forever looking back, we're commemorating, we're looking back, and that's fine, and that is part of who we are, but also there is a contemporary reality. And I thought, wow, it would be really amazing if I could be the person who could actually have that knowledge, because there's always something. It's always about, here, whether you're in Northern Ireland, it's always about where did you go to school, what's your name, you must be this, you're just middle class, or you're this or you're that, whatever. We love to put people in boxes. Here's a box. We love to put people in boxes. And then we will stop listening to people because of the box that they're in. Once we put them in the box, we stop listening to them because we think, well, we don't listen to people in that box, so therefore I'm not going to listen to you. So I think, well, what if there wasn't a box? What if there wasn't any box? What if it was so kind of wide open that you were basing your knowledge on contemporary reality rather than anything else? And this is the one thing that has given me the power to be able to do that, because it's a very unusual experience in order to have. And part of doing the book is just about sharing that experience and saying, look, this is what I found and this is what happened to me. Where are you at?